I cannot be what you want me to be or what he, she, or the old lady wants me to be. I have to be true to myself and just be Vybz Kartel. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, well, Tom is the next Bob Marley, or Tom is the next Bounty Killer, or Tom is the next this. I am the first Vybz Kartel.
Okay.
I can't be the next this or the next that. I got to be me.
All right, let's talk quickly about your roots. Kartel, you were born where?
I was born in Kingston, Jubilee. Grew up in Portmore, Waterford.
Yeah, went to school?
Went to school, Waterford Infant, Waterford Primary, Calabar High School. Got expelled. Not for educational reasons, for just truancy, skull school style. Always been hanging around at studios all over Kingston.
Start get bad early?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But we finished our education at Tutorial College, which was a private high school, because my father was adamant that I had to graduate.
Yeah, what was the family structure like?
Family structure, both parents, you know what I mean? One brother, 4 sisters. Normal family life.
See?
Yeah, man.
So you were brought up in a fairly stable home?
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Both parents, man. Married and be things, man.
So how did they feel about your rebelliousness at teenage?
Well, my father and I were always at odds, you know, because my father wanted me to... My father is the type of man that don't want to give a show for unsure. So he was always adamant that we get an education. You know what I mean? Try to get at least a trade. You know what I mean? If we weren't making it in the education. But from a tender age, Vybz Kartel knew that my calling was music. And it was like my mother saw that. Because she always encouraged me to do anything where music was concerned. Like even when I would sneak out to go out late, and at the age of 13 and 14 to stage shows, and my father didn't want to let me in, my mother would curse him and say, let in the boy, hey. And he said, yeah, so my mother was always supportive of me being a musician, because she had brothers who were my uncles, who were also aspiring DJs. They really never made it in the business, but they were also one of my early influences.
So, does she support you now in this controversy about bleaching?
My mom supports me 100% in everything that I do. You know what I mean? As long as it is within the confines of the law.
Where's the rest of your family, including your father?
My father still together, they in Portmore. Oh, you mean on the topic?
On the topic,
well,
yes.
My father and I, we haven't really discussed it, you know, because my father is always a man. Up to this day, he's always a man. Working, you know what I mean? 6 days a week. That is where Vybz Kartel get the work ethics from.
Okay.
To work in music.
But the kind of money you're making now, maybe you should retire.
No, that the man there. Remember, no, I bought my mother a house, yeah, them get everything from a house, car, everything. But my father is just a man. He loves to work.
Okay.
So that is where Vybz Kartel got the work ethics from, to just work in the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, but we haven't spoken on any of these controversial topics.
Really?
No.
You haven't heard anything negative from your member of your family?
No, and they wouldn't say anything negative about their brother. You know what I mean? Because to them I'm not Vybz Kartel. I was Addy.